Right now, the flashiest thing about the LA Kiss, their owners. But Coach Bob McMillen is not okay with that. He knows what it takes to play the game. He's one of the 20 greatest players in Arena League history. But just last week, LA's new coach said, if you can play football, hit me up. Just one of the many things that'll surprise you about the Kiss and Coach Bob McMillen. So recently you guys lost a game. And after the game, you were very frustrated.
100%.
You were speaking with the media.
Yep.
Did you actually suggest to the media that if they knew anyone that could play football or wanted to play, they should email you?
I 100% did that. I personally gave my email address out there. In the last, I would say, 3 days, I've received over 200 emails from players that want to play football. And we're going to look at those tapes. We're going to look at what those guys have done in the past, where they've gone to college. And we'll continue to do that. We'll find guys that can go out there. 3 weeks ago, we had a kid come in on a waiver, and he was the A.J. Cruz kid who took the kickoff back for us this past weekend. So now,
would you give out your email address for anybody that was interested?
I've already done it.
Would you do it now?
Sure.
What is it?
It's bob@lakissfootball.com. You're more than welcome to email me. My player personnel guy's name is Scott@lakissfootball.com. You're more than welcome to email us. We'll take a look at the tape and see what we can do.
What is it like working for Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley?
It's a great time. I mean, they are great owners. I was in Chicago. We had Mike Ditka as an owner. He was hands-on, but he wasn't as hands-on as Paul and Gene are. I mean, those guys are out there supporting our team, coming to our games, doing anything we can to make us successful here in LA. And Kiss has always been successful whatever they do. So I'm hoping I don't let them down, and we're able to bring them a championship football team here in LA.
Now, because it's Kiss, they've brought their own brand of entertainment.
I mean, they have girls dancing in cages above the field. Have you ever seen anything like that?
This is my first time in 18 years I've seen cage dancing at an arena football game. I've seen hot tubs, I've seen a lot of different things, but this is the first time I've seen cage dancing at an arena game. But again, that's what Kiss is all about. You know, they're going to bring the wow factor, everything they do, and they definitely have brought it here in LA.
Coach, why is arena football not succeeded? Do people not understand what the game is about unless they see it in person?
I think you're exactly right. I think if when you come and watch a game live and in person, you'll fall in love with the game. Watching it on TV, you just don't get the same atmosphere as you do as going to a football game. You don't get to see the cage dancing. You don't get to see the stuff that goes on during timeouts or halftime. I think it's more exciting than NFL. When I watch NFL games, I get a little bored watching 3 and out all the time. But plus, you don't get to hear the hard hits and the things that are going on during the actual football game. Football goes into the stands here. You're allowed to keep it and everything else. You know, player goes in the stands. You got to give those guys back. They got to go finish the game. But it's just a different atmosphere. People fall in love with being around it when they're able to come out and watch the game.